guys, I'm Miss Mercè with a dash and I'm back with another video. I said I'm back with another video. You know the vibes, you already know what's going down. It's story time. Before we get started with this story time, make sure that you like, you comment down below, and you subscribe to this kid right here. This story is a very funny and interesting story, and this is actually a childhood story, and it's crazy because I remember it vividly. This is when I had first started learning how to drive, right? So I was 15. Just about 15. No, maybe I was 16 already. I feel like I had my license already. Let's say I was 16, right? And this one I had my first car. It was the little Lexus, red Lexus. It was a 1996 ES300. I will never forget that car. Ever, never. I thought I was the coolest person ever. Even though it was a 1996, I just felt like, it's mine though. Let me tell y'all what happened, right? So this car, my mom bought this car just to go to work with here and there because she had a Mercedes and she didn't work in a good area. So she's like, I don't want people to come mess up my car. No. So she bought this really old Lexus. She went to work with that Lexus and that was the only thing she did. Other than that, I drove it. I learned how to drive in it. All of that. And so it was one day where I just wanted to go by and see my friends real quick. I just kind of wanted to stunt, right? Like that's really all it was. Just, you know, when you young, you just want to stunt. So I told my friend at the time, I said, hey, do you want to ride with me to so-and-so house, right? Which she lived down the street. And he's like, yeah, I actually got somebody that's over there. Drop me off to them. By the time you done, I'm gonna hop back with you. I said, all right, cool. Bet. So boom, I take the car, and to be honest with y'all, I don't remember if my mom knew that I was leaving or not. I can't really remember that part because like I always had the key on me. Like I always had the key just to stunt, like just a fake stunt. Even if it was just to open the car and act like I'm getting something and close the car. Like that feeling of people seeing that you have a car or whatever, like I just wanted to stunt, child. So I want to say my mom didn't know that I took the car, possibly. So I took the car, I got my friend, and we went over there, right? So we pulling out, and you know everything is cool with the car, like da. But then we get to the light, like the street where we gotta turn, and the car is kind of like acting a little funny. It's like smoking a little bit, and I'm like, why is the car smoking, right? And I had a tendency to always think that I was the one that caused the problem because my mom will always blame me for something. And I'm like, dang, I think I actually messed up the car this time. I don't know how. I don't know what I did, but it was me. I'm like, oh my God, I messed up the car. Oh, my mom don't know I'm out. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, well, we already started going. We might as well just keep on going, you know? So we drive and whatever. And I tell my friend, listen, when you come outside, bring a thing that got water in it because the car is like, it's smoking or something. I don't know. Like smoking. I'm like, yeah, I don't know, whatever. So I drop him off. And then I get to the friend, which they wasn't really too far. It was like the next street over or whatever, right? Block over of houses. And so I get to her and I stop the car and I'm like, yo, this car is like, it's steaming, you know? She's like, I see it coming off from the side. And I'm like, right, that's crazy. And so boom, we want to be fake mechanics, right? So we lift up the hood of the car. When I tell you it was smoke, smoke. Big thing of smoke, big cloud of smoke. I'm like, well, damn. So it looked like the whole time, like it was boiling, like under the damn hood of the car. And I'm like, shit. So boom, we take the water and we start splashing it and you just hear like it's cooling off, right? And I'm like, okay, I think now that it might be cool, I think now is my time to skedaddle, right? And then the crazy thing is my mom had called me. She's like, where you at, where you at? And I'm like, oh snap, my mom is calling, bro. Like, this not good, because the car is smoking. I feel like she know what's going on, just like miraculously in her head. She just, you know, have that mother instinct. And I'm like, I don't want to lie, but I don't want to say nothing at all. And I'm just nervous, y'all. So boom, I'm like, all right, it's time to dip, right? So I start driving and I'm like, whoa, why the car don't want to move? What's going on with the car? I'm like, oh nah, don't tell me I'm stuck. Am I really stuck? So if I'm stuck, that means I'm really gonna have to call my mom and tell her what's going on. I don't want to do that. All right, let me try one more time. Start driving, the car starts going. I'm like, okay, note to self, we can't stop the car. I cannot stop the car. No matter what I do, I can't stop. So I'm like, wait, how am I supposed to stop at the stop sign? What I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do if the light turn red? Oh my God. This is like the worst thing that low-key could have happened to the car, is for it to stop when I stop. So note to self, don't stop the car. And at least you are only about 5 minutes away from home. Barely. Let's say 3 minutes, right? But this 3 minutes is gonna turn more into 5-7 minutes, because we gotta slow down. Like, we can't just be driving quick, because what if we gotta stop? Like, there was so many things going through my head, y'all. Like, I was just like, yo, at the end of the day, I just want us to get home. Like, please and thank you. So boom, I go to get my friend, I cut around the corner, and I already told him, I called him, I said, listen, the car is tripping, I can't stop. Just grab the door handle and get inside the car. Bruh. That sounds crazy as hell. You said you can't stop the car, grab the door handle and get inside the car. Okay, this don't sound crazy at all. I'm going real slow. He grabbed the handle, he get inside. Our other friend get inside, and they like, what's wrong with the car? I'm like, listen, don't ask no questions. I don't know. I'm not a mechanic. All I know is I seen a lot of steam coming from the car, from the back and the front. We just got to get there. I can't stop it. When I stop it, it don't want to move. So we got to make it do what it do. We pulling up to the light, right? We got 2 lights to go to. One light we gotta turn right, another light we turn left, and then we turn left into the community. So we approaching the light. The light is green. I'm like, Lord, please let it continue to stay green. I'm going. The light turned red. Ooh, the light turned red. As I'm approaching the light, I'm going real slow. I'm hoping that by the time I get to the curb, it get back green. I'm going slow. Slow. Now I'm at the damn curb. I gotta stop. And then boom, right when I stopped, the light turned green. I said, well, what the fuck? Boom, I press on the gas. The car won't move. I said, yo, hurry up. Get out the car. Push. Everybody got the car. Boom, 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 boom. They start pushing. I'm turning the wheel. I said, y'all, we gotta get in the far left lane. We can't stay in the right, because y'all know we gotta turn. So boom. We in the left. They pushing. They said, try cutting on the car now. And I said, listen, I don't want to risk it. Let's just wait till we get to the end of the light. When we get to the end of the light, if it's green, hey, we hauling ass, bro. We're like midway. The light turned green. I said, yo, fuck it. Everybody get in the car. The car. I said, let's go. Now, I'm supposed to be driving slow, but I start driving fast, bro, because I'm like, we can't miss this light. I don't know what's gonna happen if we miss the light and we gotta push again or something. Like, we cannot let that happen. I'm going. I'm pressing on the gas. As soon as I get to the light turned yellow, right? But I'm already, you feel me? I'm already about to turn. Boom, I turn. We good. All right, cool. We still going. But then I'm like, damn, y'all know we have to turn left. But where we gotta turn left at is not another light. It's an intersection, right? So basically, we gotta wait for these cars to not be coming no more to turn. I'm like, y'all, don't tell me we're gonna have to stop again, because if we have to stop again, it's not gonna work, bro. Like, I don't have faith that if the car stop again, that we gonna be able to get it going. So like we gotta keep the momentum. So I'm still driving and I noticed that there's no cars coming, y'all. We are in the clear. Jesus must be watching because there's no car in sight. I don't slow down, I don't speed up, I just go. I hit that left, all right. So now boom, my friends actually lived in a community to the left and I lived in the community in front. It's like two separate communities within one community area, if that makes sense. So I'm like, listen, y'all know I can't stop. Y'all just gotta hop out. I slow down, but y'all gotta hop out. And the gate is closed. So I'm like, yo, go put the code in so that by the time I get up there, the gate is still open and I can come through. I don't gotta stop. I don't gotta none of that, right? So boom, they hop out. I see you. I peace. Hey, put the code. All right. Pulling up. And as I'm pulling around, I didn't even notice this the whole time. I'm pulling around and I see a cloud of smoke all behind me coming out the muffler. I'm like, yo, something is really wrong with this car. And I'm not gonna say jack nothing about it. So I'm like, let me pull in. I'm not even gonna try to back, park. I'm just gonna find me a spot, hopefully, and I can just pull right in. So I come around, I find me a parking spot, and I just pull in, bam. I'm looking like, yo, that's a lot of smoke. My mom got this tendency. She used to look out the window a lot for me, right? So I'm hoping and praying. I'm like, I hope my mom is not looking out the window. I hope she didn't see me pull up. I hope she didn't see the cloud of smoke. Oh, Jesus, you've been on my side this whole time, on the whole way back home. Please keep watching over me. Boom, I parked the car, cut it off, all that, and I'm like, yo, I hope when my mom drives this car tomorrow, that she find the problem on her own and think that it's just something that just happened with the car and she don't ask me nothing. I come inside the house. Mom's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. Yeah, with my friends. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom. I go in the room and I'm like, yo, I cannot believe. I just cannot believe. And I tell my sister what happened. I'm like, yo. I tell her the whole thing and she's like, oh my God. I'm like, bruh, I'm not saying nothing. Nothing at all. So now the next day when my mom drives the car, she sees there's a problem, right? So now she comes back home later and she's like, oh, I drove the car and there's something wrong with it, It has smoke. The minute she said smoke, I was like, in my head. But to her, I was like, oh, what? That's crazy. Wow. I finessed that whole situation, bro. That was like the funniest thing ever. Long story short, my mama don't know that I knew anything until today. If she watched this video. Sorry, Mom. I love you. But I just, what I'm saying? Forgive me. I hope y'all like this story time. I definitely got more for y'all in store, so y'all just stay tuned. Y'all make sure y'all like, y'all comment, and y'all subscribe to the kid. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all in the next video.